Hi everyone. How are you guys doing today? You good? You good? Yeah, don't worry about my face before talk about why I'm shooting this video. Yeah, if I had chemical peel, I'm sure the moment you saw it, you knew what this was. Now I'm shedding like a snake. I had chemical peel, so you guys are gonna see this for some days until it's completely peeled. This part hasn't even started. This part hasn't started. So what happens? I take a shower and then I don't rub no cream, no nothing until everything is completely peeled off. So yeah, I do these things to have a good skin because I don't like wearing foundations and powder and makeup. But anyway, people, they said be grateful in life with the position God puts you or the places God places you, right? Or the where you just happen to be and you met a good person. Especially when it comes to women, you meet a good man. He's a good man, Savannah. People are saying that Ayeesha Curry, Steph Curry's wife, I think a lot of people know who Steph Curry is. One of the best basketball player in the world. I think right now he's probably the best shooter in the world. The best shooter. Have you guys seen him shoot? Ooh, it's so cool to see. His wife, Ayeesha Curry. She keeps talking, she won't stop. My question is, does it tell her like, hey, but like she said, I guess he just want her to speak her mind. I don't think it bothers him. But at some point, when you see that people keep talking and talking, at some point you're going to sit down. It's going to bother you because you're human, right? But I think at the same point, she's probably just complaining and complaining. Like, she's looking at him like, hey, we started the same. I don't think she thought he was going to be this big when she met him, right? Now he's this big. She wants to be talked about. But Ayeesha Curry, you are not Steph Curry and you would never be Steph Curry. You're Steph Curry's wife. And it's okay. If it's me, I will own it and take it. Do you know who's doing really good? That Ayeesha, I know everybody's different, right? We're humans and we're all different. But sometimes you look at someone and you kind of see how they move and you learn to move like that. Like Ayeesha, you're living an amazing life. I know it's not about money. Sometimes you have to be fulfilled within yourself too, money or not. And then sometimes you get bored because you have money to buy and do everything that you ever wanted. So now what? I think Ayeesha Curry's problem right now is now what? I think that's Ayeesha Curry's problem right now. She's gotten to that place of, I can get whatever I want. Mind you, she's famous because of her husband. And if it's me, I will take that glory and own it with my full chest. Yes. And nobody says, oh, she's famous because of her husband. You guys are one. Once you marry, you won. So I've never said, oh, she's famous because of her husband. No, I just says, oh, that's Ayeesha Curry, Steph's wife. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're a mother of four. You're beautiful. You have the world at the palm of your hand. And now you're going from podcast to podcast. Why? Girl, why? Why? Every time you open your mouth, as pretty as you are, Ayeesha, every time you open your mouth, it's just pwa, pwa, pwa. Why? You don't need all that. Go and be pretty. Go and sit in your beautiful home, beautiful life. Let people wonder, what does she think? What comes out of her mouth? The person that you should take a note out of her page. Sorry, yo. Sometimes I do this thing. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Sorry. It's Savannah James, LeBron James's wife. Pretty lady is just grateful where they are. Always remembers where they came from, her and her husband. But you never hear anything. Ayeesha, I think at this point we're all tired. You have a beautiful life. Like, I don't even know. Because it's like every time you turn around, you're embarrassing your husband. Let's just call it what it is. Every time you turn around, you're embarrassing your husband. You know what I'm saying? And it needs to stop. Because I'm sure at some point, and then the other time I'm seeing videos of where Steph Curry now, you've put him in a position where he has to respond to Killer Mike and everybody else talking about you and the things that you're saying. And people are saying, pray for Steph Curry. Oh, I feel bad for Steph Curry. Because of you, he did not need to be in that. You put him in situations where he doesn't need to be. Let the man worry about making his shots, practicing his shot and making them. Not turning every time on social media and here goes my wife, here goes his wife, here goes his wife. Like you have a beautiful marriage. If you know you're tired, then leave. Go be the career woman that you want to be. Take half and go be the career woman that you want to be. But stop coming out and be like most of the comments say you're ungrateful. They said you are ungrateful, but the way I see it is you've sat down and says now what? You have everything you want, and there are people like that. You're not in your now what, and your kids are growing, and obviously it's looking like you're not having any more kids. 4 kids. I think she has 2 boys, 2 girls. I'm not sure. Hi, Steph. So your kids are getting older, and now you're sitting there saying now what? But you don't need to come out. You can speak about those things on your kitchen table, to your friends, to your family members, even to your husband. I'm sure you talk, for you to come out and be talking like that and be saying those things, you're obviously talking about it to him. There are some things that you should never come out and say, Ayeesha. Come on now. It's the Steph Curry. We don't want to hear anything that's going to make him look bad. It's a treasure. Steph Curry is a treasure, just like LeBron James is a treasure. You will never hear these things from Savannah. Be celebrating your kid's birthday if you have to every month. You have 4 kids. Talk about your kids. It's not, I wanted to be a career woman, and then I got married, and then now, I didn't know I'll be where I'm at today. Yeah. Come on, girl. When you know it's so many women lining up to take your place. It's so many women lining up. Steph Curry is a good man. One thing we've never heard, at least LeBron James, every now and then we hear that he cheats, which I said, Savannah, don't listen. I made a video about that. Don't listen. You stay with that man. That man is a good family man. It's hard for men like that to stay with one woman. To not stay, but to not have concubines outside. Savannah, leave those concubines out. Those concubines, leave them. Let him play with them. There is choice. Don't worry about those concubines. But one thing we've never heard is Steph Curry is like, oh, even him sending a message, just a message, or liking, or sending just a heart, the fiery emoji, like when you send that means someone is hot, or whatever the person is doing is hot. Nothing. Like, girl, Steph Curry is handsome, talented, great at what he does, gives his family a good family man, a good husband. What else do you want? There's a lot of women that is lining up. I'm older than him. What is the late 30s? Okay, I'll date him. There's a lot of women lining up for a good man like that. And here you are just complaining and looking ungrateful. Why? Is it even necessary? Like you're going from a podcast to podcast to podcast. Why? Because you want to be more famous? You want to, like you're not big enough? Or find something that you're going to make your name with. Like you're a chef, cook more food. Do more chef's books. Something. But don't be going out there and be making your husband look bad. Talking about, let me play this video because enough said.
No. So, I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals.
You can still be a career girl.
I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life. Know what you actually don't know what you want.
It's so hard also to be the woman in a situation where you're like, men just don't get as much scrutiny. Like they can maybe tell him like your fucking shots suck tonight, but like the looks and all of that is just like not a factor of conversation as much.
No.
Did you talk to Steph about it? Like, or did you kind of keep it within yourself so it didn't?
I do
4 kids.
a bone in my body that can keep anything to myself. So if it comes to mind, it's coming out. And he's so gracious. Like, he tries to resonate with me, but he just can't. And he also comes from a place of like, it's effing stupid. Like, it's not true, so why? And I'm like, but wait, like, listen to how it makes me feel. And he's like, but why does it make you feel like that? It's not real. After we got married, we found out we were pregnant with our daughter so quickly. I didn't even have time to think about what I wanted anymore. It's so interesting. I spent my entire life like trying to work towards something, and then it kind of just disappeared, and I didn't think twice about it. But after my daughter turned 1, a bone in my body that can keep anything to myself, I remember there being a shift and being like, I have goals for myself. Like, this doesn't feel right. I love being a mom, but I love doing other things too. And I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
If I have a career and I'm at home, like, did you experience that?
I still experience that. I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking about this. If you lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself, like even the things that made me feel confident and cool, then what are you doing? I remember that.
Okay. You guys heard what she just said, right? I can kind of feel some of the things that she's saying, right? It's not like she's just 100% making her husband look crazy, right? But she did not need to come on a podcast talking about those things, right? Steph Curry as a guy probably doesn't understand, like, listen, you have everything, you get everything you want. Like, what are you talking about? And Ayeesha, you can still be a career woman. There's a lot of women married to rich men and they have their own career too. A lot of them. So you have house helps, you have nanny, you have your parents, you have your siblings. I know somebody like you have people around you every time to help you with your kids. You can start a business, you can do whatever you want. This is even the more time and more chance for you to become a career woman if you wanted to. In your own way. Self-made woman. Like, when I mean self-made, I know now they're going to say, oh, she's not self-made because whatever she does now, they already had money. Her husband already made money. Yeah, but you can still have a career. Start your own business. Start something. You have the money. You guys don't even need financing. You will finance it yourself. So what are you complaining about? I didn't want to have kids. But my daughter is the best thing that ever happened in my life. And I'm so grateful that I have her today. I never wanted kids. I always say I was the kind of woman that wanted to be able to be up and go. Up and go. Career. Make as much money as I can make in this world. But I had my daughter and everything changed. Quit my job. Decided to be a stay-home mom for years. I'm just starting to get my feedback. Started business. I'm doing YouTube now. It's so many other stuff that I'm doing. Now that my daughter is older, for like 2 years now, 3 years. She just turned 16. I decided, like, okay, I really want to start doing stuff. Got my real estate license. I'm a real estate agent, by the way. If you live in Texas and you want to sell your home, you want to buy a home, I'm the right person to contact if you live in Texas, okay? And I got my real estate license this year. Because I told myself when my daughter was younger, when she's older, I'm going to go back to doing stuff for myself that's going to make me happy. It's that simple. Okay, if you have the finances, I know I don't have to go out there and be looking for a full-time job, a career outside, so I created mine inside. Thank God that I'm okay. I'm not scared to wake up and say, oh my God, how am I going to pay my bills tomorrow? How am I going to pay my daughter's tuition? How am I going to... No. So I invested in me, invested my own money in business, in my businesses. I believe in those things. Now, I got that real estate license quick. Read, took the classes and stuff like that. I'm about to get my PMP, project management certificate. You can do all these things. You don't need to come on. You don't need to come and do podcast to podcast. You don't want to be a career. You can still be a career woman, Ayeesha. It's never too late. You're only in your 30s. So what you complaining? It seems like you're complaining. Okay, you're seeing a therapist. Good and fine. You're sitting on the couch paying a therapist for, oh, I wanted to be a career woman and I had kids. I have 4 kids now. My husband doesn't understand me. And the therapist, she's looking at you or he's looking at you like, look at this woman. This is Steph Curry's wife. Listen, I know you have everything. My therapy would have been, give me the Birkin bag or the Hermes bag that is not out yet. Make me a car that you guys are thinking about, but it's not out. Make it just for me. You know what I'm saying? You see, which is fine. You know, to each his own. I actually like the fact that she's talking to a therapist. And because, therapists, they will let her understand step by step. She should continue to go see a therapist. They will let her understand step by step. In the end, she's going to realize how lucky she is. How fortunate she is. Like, go serve your community from community to community, like, until it got hot. I and my daughter almost every weekend, we go from different community to another community. To go serve the community, like, give them food and stuff like that. We'll be there for hours, which I love doing. Like, go do those things. She's bored. Ayeesha Curry, her problem is she's bored and she needs something to keep her company. But podcast is not it. You're making your husband look crazy. Steph Curry does not deserve defending you. Responding to Killer Mike and anybody else. No, it's Steph Curry. He does not need to do that. So Ayeesha, I'm sorry to say, go sit down and keep talking. Anytime that you feel the need, Ayeesha, to go to a podcast or to tweet or to write something on IG about your relationship, call your therapist real quick. Go sit in front of him or her and talk to them. Okay? What do you guys think? Leave a comment. This is just my opinion. This is how I feel. Because hold on, people. Oh, I dated an NFL player for almost 3 years. Then we had our daughter. Life was great. Life was great. I didn't complain. I just used to thank God every day. And you guys will never hear me say anything negative or, and you guys will never find anything. Never complained. If I complained or anything, it was to myself or to close friends or family members at my kitchen table. And if he was still alive or we ended up together again or something, I would not bring nothing. You will not hear anything on social media. It's social media. And you're talking about Steph Curry, like, he didn't force you to get married to him. He didn't force you to have 4 kids. But everything is starting to look like it was his fault. So what do you guys think? Leave a comment section. And I always advise, if you need anything in life, go see a therapist. Therapy is good for everyone. You never know. So you guys leave a comment. Have you subscribed yet? If you haven't, hit that subscribe button as you're watching me. And let me know what you guys think. Love you guys. Bye.